Good afternoon. Welcome to the Board of Assessors meeting on February 19th. In accordance with MGL Chapter 38, Section 20, we are being filmed by LCAT, and we tape our own meetings, and no one else is here to view or tape our meetings.
You need to turn it on.
We'll wait for her to turn
Nope,
that on.
I'm fine.
And we'll review the minutes from January 29th from Bill Johnston.
Mr. Chairman, I have reviewed the minutes for January 29th, both open session and executive session, find them to be in order and move that they be accepted.
All right, no discussion on that. Get a second on that?
Second?
All those in favor?
Aye.
First up is fiscal year 2019 real estate supplemental tax warrant for $19,368.21.
These are homes that received their occupancy certificates, and they are just paying the improved value per diem till the end of the fiscal year.
Okay. And 2019 CPA supplemental warrant. We'll go with that. We have the monthly motor vehicle excise abatement report from 2 prior years.
Yes, 2016 and 2018. There's only like 2 for 2016 at the top of the page.
Okay. All right. Pretty small numbers. That's okay.
So the 2019 excise bills have hit the mail.
Yeah.
And so people should review them, and if they no longer have the vehicles, traded it in or what have you, please make sure that they stop in and see us.
When do they have to pay by?
I believe it is March 14th,
Something
maybe
like that,
15th.
yeah. Right around there.
Number 2, my own fiscal 19 monthly real estate exemption report for January. These
And
are
these-
exemptions.
Yes, they are. And these are all
Senior,
of the,
veterans, blind.
everything that the
Survivor.
board signed off on last month.
Yep.
Yep.
And then the fiscal 19 monthly real estate abatement report for January, abatement of $12,791.03. And for the aforementioned items, a notice of commitment to accounting. Keep it going. And then we have LA3 sales
Oops.
report.
Trying to move you right along, skipping the
That's
last
all
of it.
You're out of line.
Would you like
Thank
to?
you.
Yep.
A lot of non-arm's length codes. Any odd ones for you?
Maybe. I noticed that we had like 3 that were in the acceptable range, 3 that were not in the acceptable, or they were all over the place, so.
All right. Mine's a little blurry. I did read it, so.
I should probably I can scan down.
Yeah, the .79 is something else, huh?
Yes.
I saw that in a reminder and I forgot to drive by the home.
So.
Anything different on that one?
I'm
Where's
just,
that?
The second .79 one down.
Oh, the second one.
I don't know, I may have some notes on it, and
What happened to your map over there?
my map is falling down. And I'm trying to order a brand new one after 24 years. We
Okay.
think we are ready to order. So,
All right. The first .79. I've been in the house and I don't know, did they remodel it?
It has a big addition off the back,
They-
that master bedroom. Is that the one on the corner?
On the corner?
Yeah.
Oh, they added something? In the last one? How many-
I don't know, but it does have
That's-
a,
If
Oh, it's
they-
a weird house.
If they added something I'm not aware of, and that has just sold like twice in no time, and
Right.
it increased again. I believe the price before it was like 360 or 370, and I'm sorry, 260 or
Yeah.
270, and then it sold
Okay.
again. So there may have been
some updating.
right.
I hope so. I don't know anything about the 1.22.
Oops,
It is possible
Down here. Yeah.
it is relative related. Possible.
Okay. I'm struggling just trying to follow the line myself.
But if it's on MLS, it might not be, but I think buyer is in that area.
Is that the number 39?
Uh,
I'm struggling going across
Yes.
the line.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah,
but maybe not.
Buyer, he's the buyer and the seller.
Yeah, he's just doing the intercorporate thing. He's kind of he's selling land over there. now.
Yeah, yeah,
He's moving stuff around.
yeah.
What's we'll check the map. Let's see. And that is exactly where I thought it would be. Yep, 79. They're having a meeting about that Thursday night.
Oh,
Well,
oh, yeah.
you going to it?
Yep.
All right. Any questions, Bill? Anything on the sales?
No?
All right. Piece of cake. Move on to director's report.
okay. So our vision is now our software is being upgraded. It's anticipated to be loaded onto a server next week. Then we will have several appointments set up, so we will be working with configuring it to the way East Long Meadow uses it, making sure all of our desktops are set up, and it will kind of come to completion on March 15th, which we will be getting in-house training on the new software. So it will have an opportunity to be able to get comfortable with it for about maybe 8 days as I hate to use the word playing with it, but just getting that comfort level. So then when we get our training, if we're doing something that doesn't quite feel right, they'll be able to guide us through. So we will have a SWAT person, a senior work-off abatement participant in here. They'll be just taking messages. And we did make it to have this training the day after the day that excise is due. So yes, excise is due on March 14th.
Yeah.
Does this affect online? I mean, off for public?
No,
No.
that's as part of our
Okay,
GIS,
alright,
so
alright.
all of our info is there.
Just for just us, or are they doing
Well,
it throughout the?
It's
Valley.
for just us, but then it's also for us to be uploading it into Munis for tax
Right,
bills
okay.
and what have you, so.
Alrighty.
I'm just reminding people on a regular basis, forms of lists are due on March 1st, so any person who has business personal property, and also the few people who have horses or the very unusual personal property that is not common to households, should be filling out their form of list and get it to us no later than March 1st. Cyclical inspections, I'm anticipating those to begin again. There are approximately 1,100 more inspections of single-family homes that will need to be inspected, keeping in mind that I'm working towards our reevaluation year in 2023, which will actually be taking place in the summer of 2022, and we need to be completed on all of our inspections. So it really isn't a really big window of time when you have a lot of properties and
Yeah.
personal property.
Piece of cake.
Piece of cake. And our building permit inspections, those will be starting up again. Naturally, we gotta wait for weather to be permissible enough. We go from winter weather to like a
Muddy weather.
mud
Yeah.
mud season to. I know that I've been out doing some abatement appointments, and all of a sudden I'm like ankle deep in mud because oops, you know. So, but any properties that have open building permits, we will visit. So we do have quite a bit of things coming up for our office, mostly the vision, getting ready for the new fiscal year.
Well, all right.
Okay.
That's it for Director's Report. We're here to review an exemption application for a CIL Realty of Mass on 17 Angela Lane, a group home.
So this is the 1B-3 form, which just puts it into tax exempt status. As we all know that this is through the Dover Amendment, a totally acceptable use in a residential zone. And they have supplied all of their additional documentation, which they neatly put into a notebook.
Nice.
Oh, okay. No pilot program for this?
No.
Okay. Am I allowed to ask that? I'm not sure.
Oh, you are certainly allowed to
okay.
ask that. We have attempted in the past to enter into some pilots, but we did not
Did not.
receive favorable responses from.
Okay. All right, take a peek, sign it. And that goes right through.
There's one more.
Notification of land removed from chapter 61A.
So whenever land is going to be removed for a different use other than residential, the landowner by law has to notify the town council in our situation with the way our town government is, the planning board, conservation, and the board of assessors. Mr. Ballonin, who has his berry farm on Parker Street, is splitting off a parcel of land in the
Yep.
very front of his property. It is approximately 2,600 square feet. The town does have the right to purchase the property at fair market value if the town so chose. That's part of the law. Usually the town manager would ask for recommendations from the boards that have been notified if they felt that there was a reason for the town to
Not do
do it or
it.
not do it. So I know in the past, the Board of Assessors have always looked at, we are not into purchasing real estate, we're looking to have real estate on the tax rolls, unless they found that it was a special parcel that was needed. So the board, I believe, is aware because we
Yeah, we
were
went over last, just to make sure it's 2,600 square feet, not 26,000, right?
26,000.
Oh, you said 2,600.
Oh,
I just-
thank you.
Okay.
26,000, and it's in this.
Yep.
A little more than half an acre.
Well, they gotta have 25,000. That's what it is.
It would be this lot. I can only separate it. This lot right here.
Right. Yep.
So this one is the house that he recently sold, and this right now is his frontage, and this is his lot. And if you want to just make sure that the board.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a
we went
lot,
over it
a
last-
lot of land, huh?
26,600
What is this?
square feet.
Huh?
What is that, an outbuilding?
Yes, there was.
It's a pond,
Oh,
farm pond.
oh, all right.
He does have a few outbuildings
and
on the
geese.
property also. So would the board have any recommendation for me to pass on to the town manager for the town council to make an informed decision?
I would suggest that they do not purchase the property.
I don't know.
I would
if they-
I would recommend that they do not purchase this property.
Right,
I will definitely convey,
I don't know what they do with it, so.
I'll convey that to the town manager so they can move on to their next step.
All right.
Thank you.
Anything to sign on that? No? What is that,
This was all just the documentation, the purchase and sales agreement. They have to provide all of that type of information. So I will make her, Denise Menard, aware, so we should be all set.
I think that's it. Anything else to add for open session?
No.
Marilyn, nothing else? I make a motion to go into executive session to review motor vehicle excise abatement applications, exemption applications, fiscal 19 abatement applications, and we will only be returning to open session to record our votes. Take a roll call vote here. Bill Johnson,
Yes.
Marilyn Gandini,
Yes.
Marty Grudgeon, yes.